Hello there, this is Luke at the Holiday Franchise Company. I've recorded this to give you a bit of a background on where we've come from, how we've got to what we're doing, and what we're doing now. So I've just put together a few little slides here that I thought I'd take you through. To start with, our group is founded by Holidays Please. That was back in 2002 on a £6,000 investment. That's now turned to a business that turns over £30 million. Amazing Trustpilot reviews. We are Best Online Travel Agency of the Year at the TTG Awards for 2019-2020. So we come from good stock. The group, Holidays Please, and our franchise business are part of the Hayes Travel Independence Group. What this means for you, because they're the biggest UK independent travel agency, you get huge buying power. You get access to over 500 suppliers, and over 200 of those are tour operators. So you're going to be able to sell pretty much any type of holiday around the world and keep great commission for yourself, but also be competitive. So your prices to your customers would always be competitive. As well as that, we have our own in-house tour operator, and they are non-profit, which means that you're going to keep more than you'd normally sacrifice to a tour operator. They only serve our group, so that's only to serve the home working and the franchise team of our businesses, and you'll be earning higher than industry average commission, which is always nice. So the franchise model was formed upon bringing people on board that have 5 years or more travel industry experience. But in sort of 2015, 2016 time, we're turning away a lot of professional people that have a passion for travel, but don't necessarily have that experience. It didn't quite fit with the business model. So we bought the Family Holidays company with a view to franchise it and created the Family Holidays franchise. Under this brand, we brought on board 3 part-timers, and that's Holidays Deluxe, Mad Cat Travel, and the London Cruise Company. And they're still trading with us today. And these guys kind of were part of a pilot scheme that we ran for 2 years. And we've changed a hell of a lot since we started. There's a lot more structure in place because although we had lots of travel industry experience and built an incredibly successful business, we didn't have franchising experience, and it's very different running a franchise business. So we wanted to make sure that we got everything right. We then, after we'd written the new sales process and all of the training process, got some of the systems updated, we brought on board a 4th franchisee, and we retrained all of the original 3 as well with all of the new process, and everyone was happy. So in February 2019, we then launched the Holiday Franchise Company. And the reason we did this was because the first question that we were being asked was, well, do I have to sell just family holidays because of the name Family Holidays Franchise? So we were probably putting off a lot of people before they'd even spoken with us. So this was just not even a rebrand, but just a launch of a new company and a new brand as our master brand. Both are still running, both exactly the same proposition, but just new branding for us, really. As part of that, we became accredited by EWIF, Encouraging Women into Franchise, the British Franchise Association, and the Approved Franchise Association. In September 2019, we won Best New Franchise at the AFA Awards, the Approved Franchise Association Awards. And then in December 2019, we were selected in the top 100 franchises for 2020 by Elite Franchise, which is great news. This makes us the first travel company to be accredited by both the BFA and the AFA, and we're the first travel franchise to appear on this list at all. So hopefully it shows that we're doing things in the right way. We've built a very sustainable business, and we've not gone after kind of scary growth. We've done things sensibly and brought on board exceptional business people to join us. So last year we brought on board these brands, and we've got another one on there that we just don't have the logo for at the moment. It's just actually going through the designing phase at the moment. So it's incredibly exciting. What you can see is that each brand is completely different and completely unique, and it's really led by each franchisee. And some of them, when they joined us, had no idea on brands at all. So we helped with that. We've got a brand discovery session. You work with our designer, who then comes up with the look and feel of your brand. That will then be applied to your website. And we'll come a bit more onto that in a second. But you can see each one is very, very unique. And no 2 brands really look the same. With everyone else, that takes all of our brands to these. And it's really great to see them all in one place for you. Each business is ABTA and ATOL protected. You will have your own ABTA number, so it's not part of group ABTA, it's your own, which again is pretty unique in the industry. And we've got loads of other what we call USPs, well, unique selling points, key features, whatever you want to call them. The ones that we think are key for you, one-to-one training. So the one-to-one training starts with creating and maintaining your website. And I'll show you the kind of template that the website has and how easy that will be to use as well. I can send you a separate video on that. Day 2 then is online marketing. So our model isn't just reliant on you pestering your friends and family to book with them. We help you find customers that aren't in your natural circles. They could be all over the country because it's done online. You'll be appearing in front of people that are actively searching for the types of holidays that you'd like to sell. Day 3 then, once you've got the inquiry, how to sell them the holiday. And we've written our own sales process. It's taken after years of selling holidays and broken it down into some really easy to follow areas or processes. Day 4 then is using our purpose-built cloud-based system. So we don't just use somebody else's system. We have fully developed our own system that takes away so much of the admin for you. So it works as a little bit of if you've used them before, a CRM, which holds all your customer data. It then moves on to a quoting tool, so you can then send personalized quotes out to your customers as your brand. And then once a customer wants to book, it's all booked on this system. You take payment through that. It sends out automatic receipts and confirmations. It tasks you, it emails a customer when balances are due. So it takes so much of the admin away. Then day 5 is a great day. We get some of the suppliers in that are going to be, who we think are going to be your key suppliers. And they tell you about how they can help tell you about their product, what their unique selling points are, if they've got online booking systems, why or how you use them and why you should. And really just kind of a get to know you day. And it really brings together all of the training, and all of the franchisees love this day. One-to-one training means that we can completely tailor this to your pace. We've got franchisees that have come on board and just excelled through some of the technical stuff, creating and maintaining your website and Google Ads. We've got others that have struggled with it. Different people specialize in different things. So when it's at your pace, it's completely up to you how fast we go. If you need things recovered, that's absolutely fine. And there's no one there kind of huffing in the background or anything like that. Equally, if you're powering through, then you're not being held up by anybody. It's completely tailored to your business. So we're not going to be talking to you about a cruise, kind of how to sell cruises if you're not going to specialize in cruises, or we're not going to talk to you about fly dries if you're going to specialize in beach breaks. When we do the training, what's really important is that we build personal relationships with each of our franchisees. And this kind of training goes all the way through. So you'll be working with Joe and myself and Jenna, the franchising team, who will deliver different parts of your training. When you build your own brand, you're building your brand, not ours. So you're not a travel consultant for us. You're not just a tag onto our website. It is yourbrand.com. Whatever business name you choose or we can help you come up with, it's completely yours. What that means is that you're building equity in your business. Now, if this is a 10 or 15 year plan, if you come to sell your business further down the line, you're going to be able to sell it for a much higher value if you've built your own brand. So if you think about this in kind of a different franchising point of view. So for example, if you bought into a McDonald's franchise, you can then only sell that McDonald's franchise to people that are interested in McDonald's franchises. If you started your own burger business and then you were looking to sell that, you can sell that to anybody that is interested in any burger business. Your own website means that you can market to the whole of the UK. You're not tied to a territory. And to give you an example of what the website template looks like, I'll quickly touch on this now. So this is the template, the kind of template that you have. Your logo would go up here. You'd have your phone number, your ABTA and ATOL, powered by Holidays Please, part of the Hayes Travel Independence Group. So instantly it shows credibility. You are able to tailor all of this down to exactly what the type of holidays that you'd like to sell. You can have different options. You can have as many pages as you want to. This is just loading up now. I think it's struggling with the recording as well. So all of these here show all the different types of holidays that you can specialize in. So for example, if I pick luxury holidays, for example, there's just a couple of suppliers there that you could look at using. Destinations, you can do it pretty much anything worldwide. So these lists aren't inclusive, but feel free to have a look through this website. Just type in yourbrand.website and this will appear. So that kind of leads us on to what we're looking for in a franchisee. So there's only a couple of things that we can't give or we can't train you. And the first one's a passion for travel. The second one then is a want to make something successful, a drive to do it. Without those two things, it will be very hard to make this successful. So if you've got a passion for travel and if you've got a drive to want to make it happen, then that's where we can help. We can kind of give you everything else. And then it's starting to think about what your brand would look like. How would your website look, and how would your logo look on your website? You start to think about other local marketing things, sort of flyering and that kind of thing as well. So hopefully that gives you a good kind of understanding of who we are and where we've come from. If you've got any questions, obviously feel free to pick up the phone or send me an email. Best phone number to get me on, 0121 200 5561, or send an email through to opportunities@holidayfranchisecompany.co.uk. Hope to speak with you soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.